Welcome, my dear students. Today I am going to discuss about some important concept in logarithm. So we are going to solve 2 or 3 problems in this session. So log is one of the most important chapter in case of algebra is concerned. Why? Because logarithm is application wise it has a huge potential. Why? Because you can find the use of logarithm in case of straight line problems, or in case of APGP series sequence problems, or in case of inequations. In everywhere the application of logarithm is there. In trigonometry also in some cases the logarithm problems are there. Okay, so what you can say that's why the importance of the logarithm is there, and the student should learn the logarithm very carefully. So now here we are going to discuss this particular problem for the 10th standard student. What is the least value of the expression? This expression is given for x greater than 1. Now if we look closer to this expression, so one number is log of x base 10 and the number is log of 1 by 100 base x. So now there is a similarity between these two numbers. So why? Because we can simplify this number taking 2 as common by saying that this first number is written as it is, we write log x base 10, and the second number we can write is that 1 by 100 can be written as 10 to the minus 2. So we can use the exponent property for the logarithm, and we can take the 2 part in the front part, and so it becomes log of x in the base and number is the 10. So this expression is given to us. Now by taking a closer look on these two numbers, what you can say that these two numbers are inverse of each other. So first number is log x base 10 and the second number is log 10 base x. So these two numbers are inverse to each other. So whenever this type of problems come, so we can think one of the inequality, greatest of inequality, very important inequality that we have in our hand is the arithmetic mean of any two number is greater than the geometric mean. Why? Because here what you can say, this number, the second number can also be written as 1 upon log of x base 10, and the first number is as it is, we have written that log of x base 10. So now these two numbers are inverse of each other, or we can say reciprocal of each other. Now the arithmetic mean of these two numbers, suppose if I say this number is our a and this number is suppose b, so what you can say, there are two numbers a and b. In between a and b there is one arithmetic mean, what is equals to that a plus b by 2, that should be greater or equals to our geometric mean, that is a into b under root a into b. So we apply the same property. Why? Because whenever we are doing the product of those two numbers which are inverse of each other, so this right hand side becomes equals to 1. So what you can say that from this property, if I say one number is log of x base 10, another number is 1 upon log of x by log of x base 10, so these two number whole divided by 2 should be greater or equals to under root of log x base 10 multiplied by 1 by log x base 10. It's a into b. So right hand side part becomes equals to 1, because these two numbers will cancel each other, and so it becomes equals to greater than equals to 1. So what we are getting in the left hand side part is that is our number itself, that is log of x base 10 plus 1 upon log of x base 10 should be greater or equals to 2. So in our expression, this is our required expression. In the given expression, we have to calculate the minimum value of the expression. So that expression is given. This expression is given to us. So the minimum value of this number is 2. So but our objective is to calculate the twice of this number. So minimum value should be equals to 2 into 2 means 4. That is our answer. So 4 is the answer for the minimum value. Okay, understood. Now we move on to the next problem. In the next problem, there are 3 numbers in terms of log are given. First number and second number and third number. These 3 are in AP. AP means arithmetic progression. These 3 numbers in AP. So we are asked to calculate what is the value of x. Now for this type of problem, since the 3 numbers are given, so what you can write that, suppose if I say A, B, C are the 3 numbers which are in AP. So what you can write, that is A plus C equals to 2 times of B. That can be written. So A is the first number and C is the last number. So what you can write that A plus C means what you can write log 2 base 3 plus log 2 to the power x minus 7 by 2, and in the base the number is 3, should be equals to 2 times of log 2 to the power x minus 5 base 3. Now this property, now we can apply the property of the multiplication theorem. So log of product of two numbers. So since the bases are same, so on the right hand side you can write the log product formula for the two numbers. So what you can write, that is equals to log 2 into 2 to the power x minus 7 by 2, and the base the number is 3. Now on other side, since the 2 is in the coefficient part, so we can take the coefficient in the exponent part, so we can write it as log 3 2 to the power x minus 5 and it whole square. So now we are getting, there are two log term on both sides of the equation and base are same, so we can equate the numbers. So that means what you can say that 2 into 2 to the power x minus 7 by 2, that should be equals to 2 to the power x minus 5 and whole square. Now one of the method to solve this type of problem is that simply you assume that 2 to the power x equals to y, suppose. Let y be equals to 2 to the power x. Let y be our 2 to the power x. So in the left hand side the number is written as y minus 7 by 2 into 2. So what you can write, 2 times of y minus 7 by 2. And that should be equals to y minus 5 and then whole square. So further simplification gives, so it is 2y minus 7 should be equals to y square plus 25 minus 10y. Now if I rearrange this term, so what we are getting that is equals to y square minus 10y plus minus 2y means minus 12y, and 32 should be equals to 0. Now this is an expression which can be factorized further. So y square minus 12y plus 32, so we can factorize that number are 8 and 4, so we can directly write, y minus 8 into y minus 4, that should be equals to 0. That should be equals to 0. Okay. So y can be either equals to 8 or y can be equals to or 4. So our answer is either y is equals to 8, so y is equals to 8, or y is equals to our 2. So as we have written that y equals to 2 to the power x, so 2 to the power x equals to 8 means it is equals to 2 to the power 3. So from that we are getting x equals to 3. And for this y equals to 2, so 2 to the power x, y equals to 4, this number is 4. So 2 to the power x equals to 2 to the power 2. So x equals to 2. So these are the two possible solutions of x. Now remember, whenever this type of problem comes in case of logarithm, so everywhere once we got the value of x, in order to calculate the value of x, so you have to check whether it is defined or not. So logarithm is defined or not. So if I put 3, so 2 to the power 3 minus 5. So if the number is 2 to the power 3 minus 5, so that is positive number. So that means that log is defined. Similarly, 2 to the power 3 minus 7 by 2, that is also positive number. That is also positive number. So x equals to 3 is our solution. Once we put x equals to 2, so 2 to the power 2 minus 5, that is less than 0. So that means it is not defined. So we know that in order to define the log, the number should be positive and base should also be positive, and both should be real number. So real number is there, obviously it is real number, but the numbers are not defined since it is not positive number. So in our solution, you should exclude the value of 2. So final answer for this particular problem should be x equals to 3. So this is our answer. I hope you understand the problem, how I approach the problem and how I solve the problem. So these type of problems are very much important for your readiness or preparedness for the advanced examinations. So I hope you understand this problem. Thank you for watching. and wishing you very good luck. Thank you.